Evening all. Okay, so right, firstly an apology. That last video sounded like I was moaning about stuff. Far from it. I've got a lot of people commenting. Some great comments though, thank you. I think some really good observations. It is a totally different game, and had a really good day today playing it though. I must have played maybe 7 or 8 battles. And we did something quite enjoyable. We did queue syncing. If you don't know what that is, well, I'm probably not going to tell you. But it's basically where you can get a group of players from your same corporation or your same alliance roughly into the same battle. Ideally, generally on the wrong side of each other. If you're all on the one side, then that's pretty unfair. And of course, we would never do that. Anyway, so this is the Unholy Legion of Darkstar on both sides. 2 squads of 6. And weirdly enough, this turned into a grudge match. A pretty good one as well. It's in fact a fantastic court battle, which just happened to be for Iskan skill points, and also, quite ironically, having some randoms in it as well. So it was a bit of a weird one. So I think this is something we're going to do a lot more of. Court battles are still a possibility, but I don't know, this was really good fun. This was just getting everybody in line, everybody squatted up, and then just hitting the instant battles and seeing where it lied. So it was good stuff. So the purpose of this video, I guess, is to sort of show maybe the evolution of certainly the skill again. What I would say is the new patch has completely set everybody back to 0 in their understanding of how to play this game. But from the footage I hope you're seeing, I'm actually getting pretty good with the shotgun once again, and it just takes time. I think one of the key things I did that I probably advise everyone to do, and I know it's very simple, but if you can, turn your mouse sensitivity up. It helped me no end. All of a sudden it was like a switch being flicked and the controls felt exactly like they used to. So yeah, I'm sure it's not as simple as that, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's not, but it is one of those things that I would say is probably contributing to it. So just changing the sensitivity all of a sudden meant I was able to aim with the shotgun quite effectively. So there was a patch at downtime as well, so maybe there's been a bit of a fix, I don't know, who knows, but it certainly seemed to be. See here, I'm able to hit better now. Anyway, let's talk. So I think certainly when it comes to the fittings and the builds, I'm going to do a lot more of the fittings videos, because I guess everything's kind of changed again. A lot of people are saying to me, you know, what's your kind of fit now, what you're running? And obviously the Mimitar Scout was a kind of a mistake. I did balls up that where I went to level 5 on everything, which was a bit stupid, but weirdly enough, it's kind of working for me. What I'm noticing is an incredible ability to evade. This suit is superb at running into situations and then getting the hell out. So it also has a massive bonus to Nova Knives. Now, I've not got really good skills in Nova Knives, so this is a bit of a failed attempt to kill White Mortadella, but sadly he got me. But I think this is certainly one of the fits that you're supposed to run with these Mimitar Scout suits is actually Nova Knives. So we're going to certainly do a lot more Nova Knife stuff just as soon as I get a better fit of them, because the ones I've got are not very good. But again, I would say getting very familiar with the build. It is a very different feeling thing, and I know a lot of people are really struggling with it. I would say by my 10th game in, I was feeling very much at home. Even so, I actually was, weirdly enough, editing some old footage, and I was just looking at the way I was playing, and it's startling how different the game looks, feels, and controls. So don't necessarily think it's broken. I think you just need to persevere. It is very difficult to aim. I'm finding that this ability to evade from this suit is pretty much driven by the fact that nobody can aim for piss at the moment. It's just terrible. But that's probably something you have to just factor in. Again, this is Eve. This is the way it is. You know, unfortunately, you have to just adapt. If you can't adapt, you're just going to get blown away. And you know, this is the way the patch is. It probably won't change a great deal in Uprising either. So I think you just have to become familiar with killing and controlling your characters. You know, the way you do, you know, in a better way. And trust me, it will come. Seriously, it was just like all of a sudden, night and day, this just became familiar. And this is, you can see from here, I'm getting a lot of good, good shots. I'm liking my speed fit. I think there's something in Eve called speed tanking, which is where you use the natural speed of the ship to evade damage effectively. And I would say I'm actually speed tanking my Mimitar scout suit quite effectively now. So that's what I'm going to call this. This is my speed tanking Mimitar suit. It's working quite well. Shotguns are funny things. They're not great still, I must admit. They're all right. This still takes 3 or 4 shots to actually kill something with it though, which does feel a bit kind of stupid because I've got shotgun level 5 and proficiency level 4. So, yeah, maybe it's not because I'm not using damage mods, I don't know, but I would just say it's probably a bit of a shame that the shotgun just feels very neutered at the moment. But again, the last thing they want to do is really build in a load of overpowered weapons. So, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, trust me. So here we go. We're going to do a bit more kind of run and gun and evade tactics. Now, this is something, I guess, you couldn't really do in the previous patch because people were just dead eyes with every gun, and you know, it's very difficult to actually get the ability to evade in any way whatsoever, to be quite honest with you. But look at me now. I mean, I know this is just one long take, but it's just like constantly, you know, kind of diverting their attention. We had a fantastic battle against the Warriors who, you know, Procorp. And I was basically running this speed tanking Mimitar scout, and I just ran right through the middle of them and let off a shotgun blast, killed one of their team, but didn't stop, just literally ran straight through the middle of them and then jumped over the barrier and legged it. And their whole squad turned and tried to follow me, and as they did that, our squad came up behind them and just took them out. That is a beautiful, beautiful tactic that I think we should be looking at that in a lot more depth, maybe in the tactics piece, because I don't think we've ever had the ability to do that kind of evasion now, because this Mimitar scout suit, you know, properly fitted, is phenomenally fast and able to evade. It really is. So I don't know, see how you feel. I mean, I think I don't regret the choice so much now, but I think unfortunately when you snag yourself on, you know, corners, or if you get caught on a bit of scenery, you're dead. And this is an expensive suit. It's about 100 and something K per suit. So, you know, you don't really want to use it too much. But I'm loving it. I actually have had such a blast today. I've probably had the best game, few series of games tonight ever, because again, everything was nice. You know, for example, we all had the Corp chat active. So we were all talking on Corp chat. So that Corp UVT, I don't know what you call it, but that was lovely. We had like 20-30 people all laughing and joking and, you know, and having fun using this tactic of Q syncing. So it didn't matter what side we were on, it was all good fun. We were actually playing this match on shared comms. So all of a sudden I'd say, drop the bomb on C, drop the orbital on C, and everyone were like, oh no, don't do that, and they'd start running. It was funny. And I think I really would stress that. I think if you're not playing in a corp, or if you're not playing in an alliance, you're missing out. You really are. You know, please consider it, because it's just such fun. It really is. And I think the ability to do general comms now, you know, having the UVTs being removed, is just excellent. It really is good. The camaraderie that's starting to come out from just having joint comms is wonderful. It really is. So again, you know, shameless plug if you're looking for a corp, or if you're looking to join an alliance. Well, we've got both. We've got, you know, the Annihilation. We've also got a lot of friendly alliance corps who are smaller. Maybe they've got a different culture to us. So if you're not looking for a mega corp, then you know, please come and we'll find you a home. Don't worry. And also, I think if you're a corporation that's maybe trying to run on your own, so you know, you could be like 20 people, and you're trying to, you know, you want to do planetary conquest, but it's not going to happen. Or, as I'm getting a lot of people contacting me now, you could be an Eve alliance, which doesn't really have a dust presence. And it's amazing, some of the biggest alliances in the game, and they don't really have, I would say, really a very, you know, kind of prominent, you know, dust presence. Come join us as well. I say we're not precious. We're totally cool. We know some of you are spies. That's totally awesome, and we're privileged you would even consider us worthy of spying. But I think at the end of the day, don't play alone, because this game absolutely sucks when you're on your own. So I think in terms of the new build, you know, I am retreating away from some of my earlier comments. I think you know, it just took a lot of time to really become comfortable with the way this is running. But as you can see, look at this. It felt like you know, a kind of a gliding fighter pilot, you know, running around, and it just loved it. There was something really special about this this suit today, and I felt it. I really felt everything was just right. And I think it'll come to you, don't worry. And I think if you're having trouble with your fits, try something else. Don't force the old ways of dust to try and fit to this new engine. Try something different. you know, if you always ran Caldari Scout with assault rifle, then, you know, you're not going to be too disappointed with the way they run now. But try something else. You know, maybe try a scout suit, maybe try a logistics. Just give it a go and you won't be disappointed. So there we go. Amazing, you know, amazing battle. We're going to do a lot more of these. Q syncing, I think, is a pretty interesting tactic. I don't think it's an exploit yet. Please tell me if it is. But I think we're going to be certainly getting into, you know, as many multi-tiered court battles as we can. And, you know, we're not looking to all be on one side. We would rather be, you know, fighting each other. And there we go. Look at that, 10 Balax. Very nice. But I think in terms of, you know, the game, it's coming on. So, you know, don't be too disheartened. I think keep plugging away. You'll find a fit that really works for you. Okay, now again, shameless plug, as always, please come to our Twitter and our Facebook accounts. We're trying to get as many likes and friends on Facebook, so like.squadb at Facebook, and Twitter is CEO Pyrex. So if you're interested in hearing some of my musing warblings of nuttiness, then please sign up. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. More to come very soon.